It's your boy, the Paradox Nerd here. Tired and Thor, because I had to carry this huge statue up to my man cave. Get it? Thor?
No! God, please, no! No! No!
Aw, damn it. Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's your boy, the Paradox Nerd here, back again with another statue unboxing and review. And today I got Sideshow Collectibles Thor, Breaker of Brimstone, premium format. And man, I am really excited to be doing this unboxing and review, guys. And I'm hoping that, my statue doesn't turn out to be, a zombie, basically. And what I mean by that is that I know there were quite a few collectors out there that were having some issues with the paint job on his arms, and supposedly it's coming out a lot darker than it should have. So hopefully my statue doesn't have any of those issues. But yeah, let's go straight into the unboxing, and I'm going to start off with the box art here. And as you can see, this box art looks absolutely epic, guys. I really love the way it looks. It almost looks like a page out of a comic book. You have a picture of Thor here. You got all like these lightning bolts coming out of his hammer. Looks pretty cool. And in the back here, you have his name, and almost has like that 80s vintage 80s feel to that to his name. So that looks really cool. All right, let's unbox this guy. And right on top of the box, you have his cape. Kind of disappointed they didn't put this in a separate compartment like they usually do with the other statues that they have released. Okay, the moment of truth, guys. Ooh, smell of a new statue, guys. Always smells really good. All right, let's show you what's inside the packaging. Okay, guys, so here is everything inside the packaging. You got the base here. Got some flames over here. He's got his hand, which I'm kind of worried about because it was kind of flapping around over there. So there's his hand. Looks really good. Got part of the base here. Some more flames. You got Thor's body there. All right. I mean, besides the hand just kind of like flapping around and being loose as a goose. Yeah, I think everything looks packaged pretty well. All right, let's put this guy together. Ooh, this base is heavy. Ooh. All right. I have 859 out of 1500, guys. All right, let's put some of the base parts here together. All right, so this one is yellow, and I'm guessing it goes right in here. Bam! Let's take this big one here. Where can we find this one? Yeah, that's a strong magnet too. Where's this small one? This one's black. They're all like color coordinated here. This one, I believe, goes inside his mouth. And I just kind of have to like maneuver it. Probably have to slide it in.
That's what she said.
That one's for you, Mr. X. All right, that one fits perfectly. That comes out his mouth. And man, this doesn't have any manual, guys. Team manual is kind of disappointed, but to be honest, everything's color coordinated, so it's pretty self-explanatory. All right, this one, I believe, goes right in here. Bam! All right. Right in here. Right there. Bam! I believe that's it for his base. No problems whatsoever putting this this base together. All right, let's put his body. His body. All right, it's got a key right here. Bam. What do we got here? Oh, damn. They really wrapped his head sculpt, man. Jeez. Which is pretty good. Oh, I feel like I just did like plastic surgery and I'm like unwrapping him for the first time. All right, Thor. How do you like your new face? Damn, that looks good. I'm wondering if I should put his cape first. All right, guys, so I just put on Thor's cape, and man, that was kind of annoying trying to put his left button on his chest. The reason why is because I was trying to avoid rubbing the button against his face as I'm putting it on his chest. So that was kind of annoying. And also another annoying part was trying to fix his cape to my liking. And this is basically the best I can do after, futzing around with it for about, 15 minutes. I also wish that the cape was actually stored in a separate compartment in the packaging. When you first open the box, you see just the cape kind of like laying on top of the foam, the styrofoam packaging, which was kind of ghetto in my opinion. My Magneto that I reviewed earlier this year, his cape came in a separate compartment in the foam packaging, so I'm not sure why they couldn't do that for Thor. But yeah, let's finish this this assembly by putting on the exclusive hand right there, and the exclusive is Stormbreaker, and man, that looks great. Let's see how he looks with just the regular hand, and that looks even better. So I'm not sure which one I like better, but yeah, either one I'm pretty happy with. I'm probably gonna pose him with the with Stormbreaker, because I always love dual wielding weapons, man. So all right, so I'm gonna stare at this statue for about 3 or 4 hours without blinking, and I'll come back and do my review.
5 hours later.
All right, guys, so after staring at this statue for about 4 or 5 hours without blinking, I'm ready to do my review, and I'm gonna start off with the base here. And this base is absolutely epic, guys. I've never seen a better looking base than this, man. I love how Surtur looks like he's getting his ass whooped by Thor, And I also love how the lava is kind of spewing out of his mouth, the color and the paint on his on the lava, the gradients from like the orange to like the black or the soup on the lava. I also love how the sculpt of Surtur turned out. You know, his teeth, his eyes, how his horn looks. And if you look in between the creases of the horns, it has like almost like a lava that's kind of like, you know, flowing through like the creases. And as we move up towards Thor, all I have to say is that Sideshow did a fantastic job with the detail and the texturing on his suit. And I'm going to start off with the boot. As you can see, he's got like a buckle around his forefoot. He's got all these leather straps that's around his boot there. And I really love the texturing on his boot, which is the same kind of texturing for his suit and his loincloth or skirt, whatever you want to call it. So it looks really good. My only gripe about the boot though is that if you look at the bottom of his boot or his sole, he doesn't have any dirt or any like weathering around his boot. Now you figure he is fighting Surtur in the bowels of hell, you would think that he would have some sort of dirt on his boot, but you know, I'm just kind of nitpicking at that point. And as we move on to his chainmail armor that's on top of his thigh, I really love how shiny it looks. And underneath his chainmail armor, he's wearing like these jean looking like pants. And I also love the texturing on that. So it looks really good. He's got like this sash that's kind of wrapping around his waist here. And if you feel it, it's almost like a PVC, maybe plastic kind of material. So it looks good. And as we move up towards his chest and his arms, you can see like he has really good muscle tones, really good sculpt there. I love how his veins are like kind of popping out of his biceps. And to be honest, his skin tones are not that bad looking, guys. I know there were a few complaints in how his skin looks more of a skin of a zombie, but I don't really see it. I just feel like I see more of a definition than anything. And you know, he is fighting Surtur, like I said, in the bowels of hell, so I'm sure there's some soot that kind of got on his skin. So to me, it doesn't bother me. I know it looks a little bit more, I should say, like more bruised up than it should be, but like I said, it doesn't really bother me too much. And as we move on to his gloves, it looks like it's the same kind of material that's on his boot and on his chest. And guys, I really love how Mjolnir and Stormbreaker looks, man. They are nice and heavy, really good sculpt. Love like the feel and the texturing on Stormbreaker, and same with Mjolnir. My only gripe with Mjolnir is that I wish it was a little bit more battle damage, or you know, a little bit more weathered. I mean, to be honest, it looks a little too clean. Especially, you know, Mjolnir's been through quite a few battles, you would think. But like I said, I'm nitpicking at that point. And moving on to his portrait, really love how his portrait turned out. The way his tongue and the inside of his mouth looks. I know there are also some few complaints about how his teeth look rotten. As I'm taking a closer look, mine looks fine. He just looks so angry. He looks so badass. Definitely no wonky eyes. And finally, the helmet. You know, he's got that iconic you know, winged helmet, nice and shiny. Great detail on it. But overall, guys, this is a beautiful statue. And if you are a Marvel or a Thor fan, this is a must-have, man. This is a beautiful, epic statue. And Daniel Bell and Sideshow definitely hit a home run with this. And the one piece that I'm looking forward to pairing up with Thor here is that Gladiator Hulk, which is also sculpted by Daniel Bell. So I can't wait for that piece to be released so I could put them side by side, and man, that's just going to look pretty epic. Alright guys, so that wraps up my video. Thank you guys again for checking out my video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and remember to do what you love and love what you collect. Take care, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.